So, hello and welcome to another commentary gameplay stream here on my channel. And today we are taking a look at the day 2 of the Chile Championship of the One Piece card game. And yeah, we got a top 32 in front of us. So, should be 5 matches in total, right? Yeah. I'm not quite sure if the top 4 match will also be played out, but definitely will be a lot of One Piece action here, high competitive gameplay, and yeah, I hope you are as excited as I am. And right now we got the top 32 lineup here. We got the Saporito on the left with the red blue ace up against green Zoro here on the right from TNT Salem Chinny. And yeah, I would say let's go right into the gameplay. Similar to yesterday where I casted day 1, I will increase the speed here. I have now 1.75. If both players are really fast, I will reduce it. But yeah, I think everyone is familiar with the OP13 matchups, I guess. So yeah, just increase the speed a little bit. So yeah, Ace starting off here with the Otama, drawing 2 cards, trashing the Atmos here in the process. And then the Zoro player starts off with the Perona Searcher here. And back over to Ace. Looks like he got the Iso here. Great Whitebeard Searcher. Found the 8-cost event here with the search. But yeah, also important to know that Ace went first, so this means that Salem Chinny is probably like a higher seed in Swiss and could decide here to go second. And usually going first is not a preferred curve for Ace, putting him 1 turn behind in developing some big bodies. He trashed the 10-cost Newgate here. The Otama, and now attaches it on, swings 7 here into the Zoro leader. Interesting that he didn't opted to starve the Zoro player here. Is indeed swing into life here. And yeah, Zoro just swung with a 7k here into face. And also developing the 2-cost blocker here. And back over to Ace, which is just playing down Yamato, drawing 2 cards, getting it done to his Ace leader, and swing 7 again. This will be blocked here. So now 6 done available for Zoro. And this here is the perfect turn for a Law into a Tashigi. Resting the Yamato, now swing 8 into Yamato, and then also 8 into life. So probably the Yamato will be gone, I guess. Don't think that he will sacrifice. I mean, he could sack 2 cards here, right? Just to apply some additional pressure next turn. Let's see what he's doing. So he's starting off here with the Iso, drawing card, putting 1 card to the bottom. Probably using Lisa effect plus a 1k in order to save the Yamato here. I mean, the other 8k will go to life, so he will then take this with additional card drawn. So I think he will protect this. And yeah, there we see 2k and a 1k used to get out of this swing. Then he's resetting the leader, swings 8 into life. This will be taken together with the leader effect, as I mentioned. Filling up his cards in hand again. So now back into Ace's turn. 7 done turn, swings 6 here with the Yamato, getting a 2k out of hand. Cool Mihawk was used here. Another 7 into face, and now we see probably a Jozu bouncing Otama back and also bouncing back the Tashigi here. Yeah, interesting. I mean, probably don't want to give him the Trafalgar Law, right? Just being able to play again Law with Tashigi is too strong, so yeah. Right decision here to bounce back to Tashigi. And there we see the Cavendish here, being played for 5, resending 2 Don. And then for the remaining 5, he's playing the Tashigi. Resting the Jozu, touching 3 Don here to his leader. Probably we see an 8 into the Yamato again. I think this time it will be KO'd probably. Don't think he will defend this, yeah. Drawing card from the leader effect, restanding the Zoro leader, and then swings 8 into life. And yeah, I think that's... The game so far looks really good for the Zoro player, right? Kind of developed his board here. Also applying some pressure here onto the ace. Next turn. Yeah, there we see 2k like a leader effect used. Marco discarded to get 2k out of it. Now just a 1k needed to get out of this swing. And there's the Iso discard. So now we are at 9 Don for the ace player. Okay, interesting. He also swing 6k here with the Trafalgar Law. Just putting some additional pressure here onto his cards in hand. And yeah, getting an Otama in the process. So now we are at 9 Don and we see the 8 cost event. Yeah, developing the first 10 cost here. And also picks up the life here. Interesting. Goes up to 8,000 power here for his leader. Discarding another 8 cost event here. Developing, yeah. Putting 2 down here to his leader and also Jozu. Now does have a 10 cost. 10,000 swing, yeah. Swings 10-10 here with Jozu and his leader. Both into face. So he just doesn't care about those characters. He just goes all into life. And yeah, probably the way to go, right? Because in the late game, the leader, Zoro, is probably the biggest threat, swinging multiple times with all Dons attached, right? So let's see, now we have a Peruna Searcher first of all. Then we see the Cavendish here attacking just to restand a Don. Shanks is restanding all Don. And now we do see a 15k swing into life. If this will be blocked by Newgate, it just can swing again. So what do you do here? You just take the swing here. I don't think you will counter out here. I mean, it's for 15k into 8k, right? So you would need like 8k, so this means like, yeah, 4 to 5 cards. And there we see, yeah, 3 2ks together with the Red Rock discarded. So 4 cards, 16k against 15k to guard out of this big swing here. And yeah, I mean, Zoro player developed now big Shanks with 12k that can swing next turn. So let's see. Does he play another 8 cost event here? It looks like it, yeah. And he also takes the life, putting his leader up to 8 again. Interesting. To rest it unattached to the Newgate that can attack and also his leader. So he has now a 10k and a 14k swing available. Important to note, the Law is also a blocker now. So there's no lethal this turn happening for sure, right? one life can take, and then the lore can then just block the other swing here. And it looks like he is swinging. Is he swinging into the Cavendish? Or is he swinging into life? Looks like Cavendish, yeah. 2 and then 3 1Ks. So he has some 1-cost character probably in hand. He's now debating whether or not to okay, he plays the ISO down. Gets another search off. And he didn't swing with the Blackbeard here. Okay, leaving both Blockbeards here active. So now the Sorrow player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, swings 10k here into life, which is 2 above the threshold. So let's see. Using the leader effect together with Jozo here. Is now using the restand event. Swings with the Cavendish just to restand 2 more Don. Swings now 8k here with the Tashigi into face. So he has another 10k with his leader, probably another restand event, so another 10k, and then also Shanks 12k. If there's a block on the leader, he has another 10k available. So 8, 10, 10, 12 are the numbers now into the ace. Looks like he's counting this here with 1k. He's now swinging 10 again. ISO again to bottom deck something. Counters this here. 12k with the Shanks. Using a Blockbeard here. Draws another card here. Is now restanding the leader. Is now blocking this, and yeah, another attack here with the Sorrow. This was just not enough, right? I think there was like 3 10k swings this turn. 10, 8, 10, 10, 12, yeah. And yeah, Sorrow's up 1 game, so I will just go here into the second game. Let me quickly... Can I do a... Let me just add some... Just at the counter here. I think the stream doesn't have this here, so I will just here, right? Visible, okay. So I think now I got the just a 1 in his picture, indicating that he has 1 game ahead here. Okay. So we are right now in the game. Aces now on even dons, right? 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, wait, did he went first again? Is maybe this his gameplay to go first against Zoro? Yeah, looks like he is on odd numbers again here. Now we see 7k swing. Jozo here, bounce back, and then Zoro already down to 2 lives here. So maybe Ace can apply some more pressure this turn. So let's see. There we have the Cavendish to Tashigi again. 8 into Yamato. Pretty much the same as we saw before, right? Wait, did I? No, this here, okay. Just want to mention because everything looked the same if I'm not in the wrong game here. Sorry. So we were here in this turn, Cavendish. I think a little bit back we have to go. I think we were around like here, yeah. So 8k here into the Yamato and then another 8k into life with the Zoro leader. So now his player thinks about protecting his Yamato here. And looks like, yeah, 2k Marco together with the 1k Yamato here. Swings 6 with the law again into the Yamato. Forcing out some more cards. Mangedi Gab here, 1k. And then that 8k into life. And he also counters out this here. Wow. Discarded 5 cards here with all those swings. So he is really protecting his life and also characters. Pretty hard. Starting off here with the ISO on his now 9 don turn. Could see a 8 cost event here, but doesn't look like it. 4 don could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be another Yamato. Just drawing some more cards. I mean, he definitely can apply some pressure here. Plays a Jozo here. Bouncing the Monkey D. Garb, bouncing the Cavendish here back. I think this is the correct choice. Swings 7 into face. There we see 2k and a 1k. Tashigi and the Tukos blocker. Could swing 7-7 again. 1-2 ace, leader, 1-2 Yamato. Or develop maybe another Garb searcher, right? That's a question. Maybe you start 6 first. 6-7. Oh no, he's developing the ISO here. Finding a thatch 2k. Now it attaches the Don to his leader. Swings 6 first with the Yamato into life. That's 2 1ks used here. So no 2ks, another 7k into life. Probably a solo player is going to take this hit here. Now back over to his side. So what do we do here? 8 into life with the Tashigi. 2k event used with the leader effect and a 1k Garb here. To get out of the swing. Then we see Tashigi. No, Perona here. Grabbing the restand event. So he could swing really big 2 times if he wants this turn. You can also clear one of those characters in the way, right? Maybe swing 6 here into Yamato. Swings 6 here into life. Get another touch here out of his hand. So only 1 card in hand for the ace right now. I think there's 7 down left, right? This could be a 9. With the restand event and also into a character to get restanded. So he could now... he swings 7. Swing 7 into face. ISO search or ISO effect here first. Bottom decks a card. Is going to take the life together with a card drawn of the leader effect. So now 3 cards. Swings 7 again. Interesting. And then we see another restand event. So here we see a 7. I'm curious. Wait, didn't he forget to clear one of those characters? Yeah. I think he could attack one of those characters, right? And then... yeah. But ace is now also 1 game up. So now we have a 1-1 tied score and we go into next game. So let's see. Okay, so this time ace is going second, Zoro is going first. The Zoro player could decide, so this means Zoro wants to go first here, to be the aggressor. Now we do see a big swing here, 8,000 into life was taken. And he starts off with the Monkey Garb. Another 8,000 power here into life, leaves 1 down open. And back over to the Zoro player. Plays down the Tashigi here. Clears the Garb and then also 8k into life. Forcing 2 cards out here of the ace player. And yeah, I mean, now we can see the aggression that the Zoro puts on here. Just a Yamato here. Not bouncing the Tashigi back, just drawing to get another Don here onto ace. And now we do see probably 7k into life. Yeah, life was taken, and now back over to the Zoro player. 7 down turn ahead. If he has another Tashigi, this would be great. Oh, he has another Tashigi here. Resting down the Yamato. Attaching 3 down here. Probably you attach 1 to the Yamato, to the active Tashigi, swing 8 into life. Okay, he just goes all in here. Swings 10 into Yamato. I'm not quite sure if I like this, right? Because 10 seems kind of like an overkill. Maybe you should have gone with your leader 8 first. Just see how it's going, right? Or maybe go like 9 into Yamato. Then you have 1 Don for your Toshigi to attach this, and then swing another 8. So in best case, you swing 9 to Yamato, clear it, restand your leader, swing 8 with your Toshigi, and then another 9 into a phase, putting a lot of pressure. Because now he can only swing 7, which is easy 2k, right? 1 card. I think I would have liked, yeah, 8 and 9 better than now just a big 10. Because now this is easy block, and this 10k swing will be just taken by the ace. Probably not bother. Oh, he has the red beam, okay. Interesting, red beam plus a 1k Atmos gets him there. So now ace is on the 8 on turn and can develop no 8 cost event here. Looks like he is resting 1 Don. Let's see. Okay, probably there will be an 8 cost event. There we see it. It is the 10 cost Blockbeard. Question is, does he want to take a life or not? Okay, looks like he is taking the life. Puts his leader up to 8000 power for next turn. Gets to draw 2 cards. Trashes the red rock. Touches 2 rested on here. Swings 10 into life. Back over to the Sorrow player. So he is now at 9 Don. Probably you do see some 8s with the Toshigis. Just poking at the hand of the ace. Maybe just the 8-8 remaining Don to the Sorrow leader. Could be. Maybe leaving 3 Don open for restand event. So 9 Don, 1 used, 8 left, 3, so 5 left to work with. So he could do 8-8, another 8 to restand, but let's see. Maybe just a 10 with restand would be better with his leader. I'm also not aware of the time, because there's no timer in the stream. Looks like there is maybe time has been called here, because the casters have been shown here. Okay, now we are back here in the game. Okay, nothing happened. He's still in his turn. It looks like he's attaching all down here, right? Should be 8, so this means 13k here into face. An ace is going to take this. Gets another card here drawn. He's now down to 0 life. So now ace doesn't have any life left. He has a bazillion cards in hand. No way of lethal here. Because he's only starts off here. 2 Don to his ace leader, swings 8 here into face. And also Sorrow has a bunch of cards in hand. There we see 3 cards, 2-1-1. New gate attacks. This will be taken. For 2 we see a Uta. For 2 we play another Uta here. And for 4 he's playing a Marco, so developed 3 blocker here. And got rid of 3 cards here in hand. The Sorrow player. Let's see. There we see the four cost card, which rests the Marco here, attaching 3 Don to his leader. So essentially playing her for 1 Don. So has now 6 Don left to work with. He's playing another Tashigi here, attaches another 3 Don here to his leader. So only 1 blocker left, which is probably no blocker at all, right? There's 1 other active Don here. Leader can swing with 11 here. I think he has now to take a look if he can get out of the 11k swing, or maybe a 12k. I think he has to counter that he can get out of a... Interesting, yeah. I mean, if the other Tashigi swings with a 8k, he can just block this with the Yuta, because blocking the character hit with the Yuta is the best thing you can do here, probably. Then you only need to get rid of the... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 6, 11k swing with the leader. Looks like he's blocking this with the Yuta here. Okay, yeah. Okay, he's blocking this hit here with the Yuta. Then he's attaching the Don to the Tashigi. And that's what I meant. I think this 7k I would have just countered with a 2k. 1 card out of hand. Because this now takes 2 cards out of hand. Here we have a 10 cost and the Yamato. Then we just see a big... okay, no, he's cleverly clearing one of those Yutas and then goes into live. There we have... wow. I think this was 8, 9, 10, yeah, and 4 1Ks. 5 cards out of Ace's hand here. And looks like that's it, yeah. Yeah. I think he just popped off here, winning this match. Because there was like not much that the Zork player can do here. Not enough defensive power. Yeah. So here we see the counter, and then there's just a big nuclear Smith. Yeah. The judge here is going to stop him because he pops off a little bit, but yeah, understandable. So he's now moving, the Saporito won the game. He's moving now to top 16. And we will check the next game, which is a top 16 match. And wow, perfectly found the beginning here of the top 16 match. We have Ace against Imo, Kaido on the left up against Soto on the right. And yeah. Okay, so here we see the nice alt art ISO finding Kaido the 8 cost event, and then we see Monkey the Garb Searcher grabbing him the Yamato here. Nice alt art version. And then do see the pass over here to Soto, and he's just swinging 8 with the Imo into face. ISO is searched, is used here. Okay. I think now they implemented the timer. Let me quickly remove my counter here. I will put my logo on the other side here. Because the timer is now on the lower left corner. So yeah, Ace just developed some Otamas here together with the ISO in a 7K swing here into face. So drew a lot of cards, filtering some cards out. And here we do see the Searcher for Emo, probably grabbing the... Okay, never existed. I thought he would grab the Saturn. He's now popping the Searcher, drawing another card. And then plays down the first Saturn of the game. Plenty of targets available. He's grabbing the Search event here and is just then playing it for 3. Because he needs to hit the 7 cards threshold. Grabs the Jupiter here and back over to Ace. Which is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be the 6th on turn for Ace, right? Could be now a Yamato play. Maybe a Jozu to bounce back some of those Searchers. Some of those Otama, Garb, ISO, whatever he likes. And he's thinking about, he got both options here. Starts off here with a 6K into face. And then plays the Jozu, grabs back both Otamas here. I think this makes sense. Back over to Emu now. So everybody that is watching, this is the top 16 match. Maybe I will also include some... Yeah, it's curious that they didn't implement it. I'll just put this here. Hope this doesn't hurt anyone here, right? Okay, so now we do see the first 8-cost event here, developing the nice Art Newgate. And then swings 8 and 9 here. And yeah, 9 cost. Like both swings have been protected here by the Emo. Now he is at 9 Dawn. He got a Jupiter in play as well as Saturn. Plays the Searcher here. Grabs the Nasruro. Discards the Jupiter here. Then playing the Nasruro here with the stage. So has now 5 down left to work with. Could now shrink the Jozu and clear this off the board, and I think this is what he probably will do. Starts off with the Shirahoshi. Returns probably never existed in a Jupiter. Maybe 2 never existed. To the bottom now. Gets the Shirahoshi and he never existed here. Ace has to discard a card out of his hand. So now the Jozu is cleared. Now we see another 8K swing here into face. This was blocked by the Newgate. Another 8K with the Jupiter. Discards both Otamas here to get out of the swing. To stay healthy at 2 lives, so clearing the Shirahoshi with the Garb. Swinging 6k here into the Nashuro. Clearing this also off the board. Now the question, do you clear the Jupiter here? Probably not. He clears this, okay, with the new gate and then plays down the gold, Manga Gold Roger. Wow, this is insane. This is pretty crazy to play this in your deck. Not quite sure what the value is of this card. I think like $2,000-3,000 nowadays, or maybe even more. Crazy to see. So now back over to the Emo player. He starts off with 1 down here to the Saturn. Swings 6k, just poking at the ace. Getting a Charlotte Pudding here. He's now using the leader effect. Trashing the Saturn, drawing another card. He's now playing the 5 Elders. So everybody that just tuned in, we are right now in the top 16 match. Not quite sure what the break here is. So if you enjoyed this commentary, I would really appreciate if you would leave a follow on my Twitch or a subscription on my YouTube channel. After I'm finished with the stream, I will leave the VODs here available for everybody to rewatch, right? And yeah, would appreciate if you would support this with just a comment on a video or like a follow or subscription, and spread the word with your friends and share it around. I really appreciate every help. So let me quickly check here what's going on. Okay, now we are back in the game. I think it will start here shortly. Okay, so now we're back here. So 5 Elders has been resolved. And then we do see a big Nashuro swing here. Don't know into which this was going. It was like a 12k swing, maybe into the new gate. Now we see a Yamato here, refilling up the ace's hand. Swing 7 here with the leader. Walkure blocks this. Take another card, draw off. Plays the ESO, grabs the 2k Thatch, and probably for 4 he's playing down another Marco here. Yeah. Then we do see the gold Roger here, swing into the Nashuro. Blocks this here with the Mars. Now the question, do you attack with the new gate or not? Looks like he is not. Swing with his 10 cost. And also, just having the Gold Roger here on board just puts so much pressure here on the Emo. He can't go down to 0 because then Gold Roger is, it's GG's then. So he swings 7 to face, reducing the block bit here by 2. 16 Nashuro. Draws another card. Probably swings now 8-8. Or does he not have another? Yeah, swings 8 here. Okay, he's taking the hit. Another 8 to life. ESO Surge, bottom decks the A-Cast event, blocks with the Marco, draws another 2 cards, is then resolving another 10 cost here. I mean, now important to note, because ace went down to 0 life, there won't be any block available for Emo now. So he has to defend probably a 15k swing next turn. Then we do see a 8k swing here into life, reducing the 12k block bid here down to 8. So he's blocking this together with 1k. Then we see another 6k swing into life. That used to get out of the swing. And now 2 life, 3 don't open for Emo. Can ace get around it? What do you do here? Do you swing 9-9? Do you swing 11-11, 12-13? Or do you have some blockers in hand, some Marcos to play them out? Could do 11-11, 12-13. Emo needs to get out of 2 11k swings probably. Okay, it will be 11, 11, 12, 13. So now we do see never existed, plus 4, so 9 versus 11. And another never existed. Okay, so he over counters this here. Interesting. Does he have another never existed in hand? Is now swinging 10k here into life. Is taking this. So now 12k into life, and now we do see 14k into life. Okay, so Emo didn't have the counters necessary here. This means that Kaido is up 1 game. And we will jump right into the next one. Okay, so here we are. Now Emo is going second. Both players open with some searchers. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so here I am back again. So yeah, we are now in the second turn for the Emo player. No, in the third, right? He developed the Mars, getting rid of one of those Marcos. And then, yeah, did some 6k swings here into life. We see 6k into Saturn. This will be taken off. Bouncing back the Iso with the Josu. And replace it to get the 8 cost event. So there we see Saturn grabbing the Valkyrie, using the effect to ditch a Saturn from hand, swings 6 into life, and then develops the Valkyrie here with the empty throne. And then we do see the 8 cost into 10 cost from Ace's side. Thinking about Grabbing alive. No, it doesn't look like it. He just attaches it down and now swings 8 into face and then probably another 9. This, yeah, both will be blocked with Valkyrie and Mars here. Develops another Iso, grabs the Josu of the Surge, passing it over to Emu. So both players well aware that the first game took some time here. And now we do see a 10 cost, 5 Elder turn for Emu. Discarding the Mars. And plays out all 5 here. Does the Saturn Surge. Grabs himself the 1 cost event. Is now playing the 1 cost event. Gets him the 1 cost Searcher, so 1k. 4 down left to work with. Nasshuro swings into the Josu. The new gate blocks this. Now we do see a big swing here, clearing the Josu. Activating the Ace effect and also drawing another card for him. Then we do see another 8 cost event here. This time taking the life, buffing the leader here by 2000 for the whole turn. 2 down to the new gate and then also 2 down to the leader. Probably swings 10 here into Nasshuro. I think this will be blocked here with the Valkyrie, right? And then if you would swing with the new gate, this will be just blocked with the Mars. Develops another Iso. So he has now 3 Iso on board, which help filtering some cards away. Yeah, he swings and then the Mars is blocking this. So now let's see. 8k into life with Jupiter using the Isos here. Bottom decks all Josus he can find. Sacks all 3 Isos here. Out with Otama 2k, another 8k with the Saturn. This time he's taking it, drawing another card. Another 8k here, reducing the active new gate power. Blocks this here with the, right now it's a 10 cost, right? Like 10,000 power swing. Now we see another 5 Elder. Using it on, trashing the Searcher to bring back the 5 Elders. Then doing the Search with the Saturn. Grabs another Jupiter 2k here. 3 Don left, so he could swing big 10 into 8. He swings 8 into 8 and another 8 into 8. Maybe I would have preferred a big 10 cast, like 10 into 8, and then another 6 into 6. Would have drawn, I think, one more card out of his hand. But let's see, now we do see another 10 cost here established. He's also taking the life, buffing his leader up to 8000 power. Now 3 10 cost new gates in play. This time Nasshuro is gone. Swings here with the first 10 cost. There's another trigger here. Grabs the never existed out of life. Now is the question, do you swing with the new gate here or not? He also has another Utah he could play down for 2 down. It looks like, yeah, he's playing down Utah, having 3 blockers up. passing it over to Imo. Interesting that he didn't block with the Walker here. Took another card draw and let Shuru yeah, die. First 8k swing was blocked with the new gate. Another 8k swing here. Blocks this with the other new gate. So he could swing 8-8 again. Yeah, really interesting. I think I would have blocked with the Walkyrie. Just getting the draw, having the Shuru in play. Maybe forcing Kaido to attack again into it. Not quite sure what you think. Leave a comment below, right? What have you done in this situation? Swings 8 again. Monkey the Garb used here. Then we do see 5 elders used. And it looks like he just passed the turn over here. 4 done open. And also 1 Walkyrie as a blocker. Interesting. So... Pooh. Interesting spot here. What do you do here? There's no Gold Roger in Kaido's hand here. I think there are some technical difficulties here. Okay, I think now they are good again. Okay, looks like we are going back. Looks like he developed the 9 cost, buffs his leader by 2k, and just swing with one of those new gates. Now we do see another 8-8 swing together with the 5 elders. Wait 1 second. Okay, there was a Jupiter here. I was just thinking about that there wasn't a Jupiter buffing the characters up. But indeed there was one. So another 5 elders resolved. Only 2 swings left. This will be easily blocked here with the new gate. And the other swing will probably also just be blocked, right? Now do you see 10k here into life. The beautiful championship new gate. Swings 8 into life. No, into Noshuru. Protects this here with the never existed. And overplays his new gate here with 2 Marco blocker. So now has a board of 5 blockers up. There are no cards in hand for him. Seven to face. Blocks this here with the 10 cost. Newgate is now using Shiraushi here to bottom deck. Never existed together with a 5 elders. Think 7 with the Mars. This was also blocked. Saturn Search grabs the 5 elders. Using then the MC Throne here. I think he forgot the card draw effect of his leader. He doesn't want to do it, and now there's a gold dodger. I think now it's GG. Yeah, 6, 6, 12. Another 12. Another 12, and then we have a 13. And yeah, Kaido takes the win here. And yeah, very well played here by him. And congratulations. So he's moving now to top 8. And we will see who is our top 8 match. So here we are. We have CS Marty 24 Mario against KRS Race. So I will just move this. I will do top 8 here. Change this. And then we are ready. We have an ace mirror match here. Okay, looks like I was just... Yeah, okay, so both players start off here with the Garb. Another Garb search here, grabbing him the 8 cost event probably. Yeah. And then back over to the right player. So right player is on even curve, which is a big thing, right, in the mirror match. We just saw yesterday, so also everybody that just tuned in or is watching it the first time, I also did a commentary yesterday on the day 1 games, so feel free to rewatch this on my YouTube channel. There's a live stream also available, and yeah, would appreciate if you would just leave a follow or subscription on any of my channels. Thanks for everybody that does this. So now we do see the Atmos here, bouncing back the Marco that was just then discarded with the ace effect. And yeah, as we saw yesterday in the ace mirror, if you go second, you can then play the first, or not the first, but you can do like a Josu into pudding on your 10 cost turn, removing the complete hand and all the searching and filtering. Here we have an early pudding of Mario already, shuffling back all those cards from Race here. So, there was a 6k swing with the Atmos. Fetch was discarded here. Then we have a 7k swing here with the podcast the ace. Maybe he is blocking this with the Marco. Drawing him some cards. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 cards drawn. Back over to the ace. So, yeah, I mean, the pudding, yeah, definitely removed his hand, but Since there was a Marco in play, he could definitely just refill up his hand again. Starting off here with the Garb Search. Grabs a pudding off his self here. Another Garb Search. And probably just the pudding here. Grabs the Jozu. 5 down left to work with. No. Is it 5 or 6? Swings 6 into face. Yamato, and now we see the Jozu. Clips, yeah. Oh, he doesn't give anything here into the hand. He just picks up 2, search of his own here. I think it was Otama in the ISO, right? We see the first 10 cost played down. With the event, he also takes the life here, interesting. Goes down to 1 life, buffs his leader. Draws 2, trashes 1, trashes a Jozu here. And is now swinging 8 into life. Another 10 into life. Back over to Res here. Plays a Marco. And red rocks the 10 cost here. Then swings 6 into the Atmos. Thinking about maybe protecting it. But then there will be a Jozu 7k coming. So you would need 3 cards in order to protect this Atmos. Okay, interesting. He doesn't swing with the Jozu here. Okay, yeah. I mean, the leader was 8k, right? So makes no sense swing here with a 7k into 8k leader. There we see a 6k swing here into face. Atmos bouncing back the Marco, and then a Jozu bouncing back the Jozu. Now we see Jozu bouncing back the Jozu, and then a pudding, removing the complete hand here from Mayo. And then also discarding the Yamato here. So the ace player down to 5 cards on the left. Places 10 cost down. Swings 7 into face. 2k Utah used. And then an 8 into face, which was also countered with Otama and a Yamato here. So restarts off here with the Garb, gets the red rock, which is great to bottom deck the 10 cost here. 6 into 5. And then just a big 9k swing into 6k leader, just putting some pressure here on. Using the red rock as a 2k. and an Otama. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9. So now using the 10 cost here. 8 into life, this was counted out. Only 2 or 3 cards in hand, yeah, 3. Swing 6 into life. It's counted out with a Otama. Another Garb here for Red Rock. Finds the Red Rock. Then bottom decking the 10 cost. Interesting. And yeah, I mean, Res already, like, always finds the answer here to his 10 cost. Another big 9k swing here into face. Probably he will just take this. Also gets to draw another card. Back over to left player's side. 5 cards in hand, no life left. $8k. 2 done attached. Then we do the big swing here. Is it enough? Yeah. It was a 10k swing. 8 and 10. But yeah, that's it. So Reyes is up 1 game here. And we go immediately into game number 2. Both players starting off here with the ISO. And then laying the Marco here down. Yamato played down by Res here. Drawing cards and then swing 7, which was counted out. And Josu bouncing back Yamato. Marco swings 6 here into face. Another 6 here poking at Ray's cards in hand. Six here into life. Manga the Garb search. Then Josu bouncing back the Josu here in the Garb. So he's now playing this 10 cost down. Swings 8 with Marco, another 8 here into face. So back to race. He got the red rock again, similar to game 1. Touches 1 on here, swings 8 into Marco. Getting rid of a 2k and a 1k here. So now back to Marty playing the Iso, grabbing the Jozo. Bouncing back the Jozo from race here, 6k into life. Discarding Jozo, swings 8 into life. Discarding the Gold Roger here. And a Utah 2k. And then a Iso to get some search going. Finds him another Jozo. So now we see the 9 cost Newgate here buffing the ace to 8000. That just done, so 9k into Marco. Could let this die and then draw 3 cards, right? Looks like he's getting rid of his Thatch and the Yamato here in order to protect his Marco. Red rocks the 10 cost here, swings 8 with the Jozo. Then reduce the 9 into 8. Discards the putting with the ace effect. Then we have the 10 cost, drawing 2, trashing 1. And just swing 6 probably, no, 8, yeah, 2 untouched. Easy effects used, drawing a card, bottom taking 1. 8k swing here was blocked by Marco, so 3 cards drawn of the Ida effect and the Marco. So Mario's hand here on the left pretty much filled up again. Doesn't have a red rock in hand. Does he have a Garb Searcher maybe? Thinking about his options here. Okay, 10 cost Newgate, drawing 2, trashing a Goldie Roger, nice wanted version, and then swings 8 here with his leader. I guess you don't swing 9 with the Jozo, right? Because this can just be blocked with the Newgate on the other side. Yeah, he's just passing it over. Red rock. Now we have a big 10k swing here into life. Yeah, 3 cards here. Another 12k with the Newgate. This was taken. Another card drawn here for Marty. The ace effect. Swing 80 into face. Definitely has to counter this. Gets rid of the Newgate and the Otama. Swings 8 again. Red rocks the new gate and then place the ISO here. Finding him the Atmos 1K and back over 2 creators here. So now, no big threats here on the field. It's also down to 0 life. Just place down the 10 cast here. Swings 8 again. Using leader effect together with 1K. There we have the gold dodger. 16 to life and then 13 to life. So nothing race can do. And Marty is equalizing the score here. So we do see again number 3. Here we are. So, final game number 3 here in the top 8. ISO searcher again, finding him the 8 cost event. And the 8 cost swing was taken here. Now we just see a 6K in Marco developed, discarding the Utah here as a block. And here we do see the immediate pudding here. The 7K swing here into life. 10 cost here was ditched together with the ace effect, right? Starting off the time with the ISO search. Finding him here the 8 cost event. Swings 8 with the Marco. The other one is taking this and also draws another card, another 9K into life. Using the ISO here. Drawing card. Cycling 1 card. Would need 4000 power. Counters. And ditches the Otama together with the 8 cost event and lead effect. Now we do see the Josu here bouncing the Gap, bouncing the Marco. 6K into life. First of all, using the ISO effect here. Another 10 cost here, so already 2 10 cost in the discard. 4 res here. And another Monkey the Gap here to grab the Yamato here. Event to get the new gate that buffs the leader here, so 8000 power into life. This was counted by 2K and a 1K. to life. Ditching a Yamato 1k. Red rock onto the new gate. Another 8 into life. And then ditching another Marco here. Let's raise now at the 10 on turn. Place his own 10 cost. So he found the red rock onto the 10 cost. Swings 6-7, develops the Marco here. Swings 10,000 into Josu, getting rid of this. And now we just see a 6k swing, Josu bouncing with the other Josu, another 7k swing as leader. Okay, here we are, so another Garb Search, playing the Josu, bouncing the opposing, then Josu back. So he's starting off here with the Garb Search, finding the Utah, playing Josu, bouncing the Garb as well as the Josu. Place the Garb again. Finding the 9 cost new gate. And the remaining 2 dons will be attached to leader. 8k into life. 2k and a 1k. Like the Marco was used with the leader effect, right? To turn it into a 2k. We have another 10 cost here developed. 2 don to ace, swings 8 here. Countered with the new gate. And a Utah. So 1 don to Josu, swings 8 here. Blocks this here. Then we have big 8, 10, 11 swing into life. And another 8 into life. Ace is going to take this. I think we are also in overtime. So that's why the players probably also, yeah, drift a little bit apart from their usual game plan. Starts off here with Yamato, drawing 2 cards, just down here to his leader. Swing 7 to life. Taking this, drawing the card. Another Iso comes down, giving him the Atmos. For 4 he's playing down the Marco. Starting off with the Jozo 8k into life. Red Rock and Atmos to get out of the swing. Another 8 here, 2 under ace, 7 on left. Blocks this with the 10 cost. Another 7 to life. Easy Utah 2k. And for 4 he's playing down the Marco here. They have another blocker up. Place the red rock here to get rid of the Marco. 6 into life, 6 with the Yamato. 10 to life, and then a big 12k. 10, yeah. 10, 11, 12, yeah. Wow. And there we see Res popping off. Crazy. Advancing to the top 4. Very well played here by both players. Okay, so now we are in the top 4 here. And we do have Emo on right up against Res, which we just saw in the top 8 game of the Red Blue Ace. Okay, so let's see. So Ace went second. Emu is going first, looks like. Starting off Marco, 7k swinging into life. Ace 7k and another Marco established. So there we see the Nasturo here, using the Marco's strength. Swing 5 into 4. Letting this one go, and then Ace gets to draw 3 cards here. 6k into life. Countering for Josu 1k. And then we do see Emo with another 6k into life. And an utmost used here to cut out of this attack. Oh, and we're already in 8 on turn, developing the first 10 cost here, and then double swing with 8-8 to face. Not bordering here with the buddies on board. Emo down to 2 life here. Now we do see the Jupiter. So all characters buffed by 2000 power now. His swing 7 into 4, reducing the Marco here. Letting this one go, and then Ace gets to draw 3 more cards. Swing 6 into face. Discuss the pudding, and then another Valkyrie played down. Not swinging with the Saturn here at all. Looks like already 3 never existed, have been in the trash. So maybe he has to play Shiroshi later in order to get them back. And there we see the Gold Roger played down. And I think this looks really good for race, right? Having already established the Gold Roger here. 3 lives. So don't think that Emo can do much here. Swings 8 here. Do we see another 8 into life? And now we do see the 5 elders. Then searching for Mars here with the Saturn. Swings 8 with Dina's Shuro here into life. And then we do see a... looks like a 6k swing. And 2 don't open for Emo. So now he does play the new gate, taking the life, buffing it here up to 10,000 power. Swings 12 here. Is it into life? Looks like Emo takes this, then we do see the 13k swing into life. And he also takes this, but doesn't swing with the new gate. So now let's see. I mean, Ace with 10k is pretty dangerous. Starts off here with Dina's Shuro. And looks like, yeah, he just swing 12 here. 15 as sure. Could counter out, so this means ace is up 1 game. And we are right now in the second game. There we see here a searcher here. Finding the pieces necessary. Mars then KOing the Yamato here. 7 to Saturn, probably letting this one go. Shows the bouncing back 2 of Ace's own cards. Starts off here with the Saturn. Plays down the Valkyrie. And so with a 6k here, which was countered with the ISO. And here we do see the 8 cost event. Playing the first 10 cost. Discarding the Gold Dodger, interesting. Then swings 8 into face and then 9. Blocks with Valkyrie and Mars. Then we do see another Otama here. Interesting that he decides to discard the Gold Dodger, right? I mean, maybe he has a second copy in hand. There we see 7k swing here with the Saturn. Now using the 5 Elders. Discarding Nasshuru, and now we get all 5 Elders together. Swings 7 into 5, blocks this with the new gate, and then swings 8 into 5, getting rid of the Jozo. Big auto ace. I think now would be a good Gold Dodger turn, but no, looks like he just develops another 10 cost. Draws 2, trashes 1, trashes the other new gate. Just to rest it down here. Swings 8 into Nasshuru. Valkyrie blocks, gets a card. And then the other new gate takes also. So Mars blocks. Force remaining to draw. He plays down the Utah blocker. First of all, 8 into life. Using the new gate. That was just blocking. Another 8 into 8. He also took the life of the event, so this means Ace is now 8k leader. Another 8 was countered with the Jozo. Using the emo effect, leader effect. Another 5 Elders here, discarding 2k. Gets another Saturn Surge off. The 3000 event, the 3k counter event, and then swings big. I'm not quite sure if he swings into live or into the new gate. Probably it's like a 10 to 8. Okay, got rid of the attack here. Back over to raise now. Swings 12 into Nashuro. Another 12 into Nashuro. Getting rid of it. Could play down the 9 cost new gate in order to buff his leader up by 2000 power. Swing 6. And a gold dodger here. This was blocked by the Mars. So this game Emo is pretty healthy here with 4 life still. And now I think we got some connection issues here, but we saw some swings. Utah was gone. Develops another 5 elders here. The Twin Surge gets another 5 elders. Sorry, it's already a little bit late here, and yeah, it's also getting tired so far. But we're almost at the end. This top 4, so we have 1 match up, the finals. And yeah, as I mentioned, everybody that just come to the spot, I would really appreciate if you would leave a like or a follow on my Twitch or Instagram channel or Twitter, and you can find all the description, all the links in my description on YouTube. I would leave, be happy about any follow or just any help at all. So now we see the 9 cost here, taking the life, buffing the leader up to 10,000 power, and I think at this point just swing with everything you have, right? Swing 12 here with the podcast the ace into life. And there we see the, never existed, +4, +3, and then also the other event +1. Getting him another card in hand. Swings again 12 and 13 here. Leaves 1 blocker up, and I think he can 3 cards in hand. Do swing 12-12, right? Or leave some done open. Maybe just a 1/12er, yeah. Does he swing 10? Okay, swings 10. -2 to Newgate. Gets 1 card out of hand. Swings another 10 here with Saturn. Stand trashing Saturn. Another Jupiter attack here. And I think now that's game. No blocker up. Starts 13 here with the Volt Dodger, 13 with the Newgate. Don't think that Emo can defend another. Yeah, it's just crazy. 10 to life. And yeah, there we see everything into life. So Res takes here a 2-0 victory in the top 4, advancing to finals. Very well deserved. And yeah, let's take a look. So there we have the finals. Kaido on the right side up against Race. Both players we already saw featured and know, yeah, what they're doing here. So I hope you are as excited as I am here, even though it's been already a long stream. But now we are in the finals of the Chile Championship here. Gather Ace Mirror, so same as we had in Germany, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, right, in Düsseldorf. There we also had 2 aces in the finals. So yeah, here we are. Both players opening up with their searcher and also some Otama filtering. So what do we see here? 8k here into live. Atmos was played by Reyes last turn. Here we do see the Josu bouncing back the Atmos and also the Otama. So Kaido now on 8 on turn. Bottom plays some search and then Josu again. Swing 6 here, activating the ESO effect. Just kindly Marco, and now Josu bounces the Josu back. And then Garbs comes down again for a search. And here we have the 9 cost Newgate, buffing leader here, 8k swing to life. I will also update the text here. This is the finals. Here we have the 10 cost threaded Josu into pudding turn, which usually is a great play. So let's see, what did he draw into it? Oh, it doesn't look too good here for res. Out of the pudding. Starting off here with the Otama. Found a piece here, so 8 cost event into 10 cost. Thinking about taking the life. Nope. Tries another 8 cost event here. 2 down here to his leader and then swings 8 probably into face. Okay, no, swings 9 here into face. Wait 1 second. Ah yeah, leader effect plus Utah. Yeah. So Kaido found the red rock here, bottom deck is D10 cost, swings 6 into face. So now just chipping away. 6, 7. Probably plays down a Marco for 4. Yeah, that's what we see here. Back over to raise, and I would give the edge right now to Kaido. Yeah, just in terms of hand size, life, board presence, right, everything just looks better for him. He was also able to do the Josu and pudding combination on 10 don. So now we have the Yamato here, refilling up Rez's hand. The chest don. There's another don here, swings 8. So Marco comes in. Draws in 2 cards. And then we do see another Marco here of Rez side here. So what do we do now? Josu bounces back the Marco. Another pudding. Get rid of all those cards in hand. And then we have a 6 and 7 swing coming. Bringing Ray's hand down to 3 cards. With the ISO 1K here. And there we have the Godo jar to get rid of the other swing here of the Josu. So we are right now in the first game of the finals. In the Ace mirror match. For everybody that still watches with me here the stream, I would appreciate if you would leave a follow on my Twitch channel or a subscription on my YouTube. And yeah, every help would mean a lot to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alex, for the follow here. And now we do see another 10k here into Josu, clearing this, another 4 down for Marco. So Kaido just placed down the 10 cost here of his own. 2 down here to the pudding, 2 down to the leader, swings 6 into face, just chipping away at those resources. You see a 6, you see another 7. And then we do see another 8 here. Marco blocks and then draws 3 cards, but yeah, it doesn't look too good here for Rez. Kaido still healthy at 2 lives, got a full board of attackers, potential attackers. Just has more cards in hand, and yeah, there we see the red rock. At least he found the answer to the 10 cost. 6 into life, gets rid of the Monkey League Garb. Then we do see a big 10,000 power swing into the Josu. Okay, I mean, he got rid of 2 of them. 2 of those threats here on board. Now we see the 9 Don Newgate swinging now with a 9,000 power. Using the leader effect. It's kind of the event as a 2k together with the thatch out of the swing. Now we see 10 cost for Res, drawing 2, trashing 1. Trashes a 1k Garb. Just 2 down to his leader and also Yamato. Now swings 8 into 8. 8 into 8. Kaido discarding the event in a 1k. Already prepared those cards in his hand. So now he's starting off here with a 10,000 power swing here into life. This was blocked by Newgate. Yamato for 5, drawing Kaido 2 cards. Also touching rested down here to his leader. Attaches another one and swings 8. Two Utahs used to get out of the swing. Plays the ISO here, just for another search, gets the 10 cost. Could now swing with the pudding if he wants to. And that's what he does. Okay. Countering with the Gold Roger in his hand. So, what do you do here? 1 card in hand. Starts off for 8k into life. Get rid of the 10 cost any Jozu. There are also 2 lives for Kaido, so I don't think he will get lethal this turn. Another 8k into life. Swings 4 into the pudding. And yeah, there we have it. Kaido wins this one. So he is 1 game closer to victory. And we will go into game number 2 here. So now Res is going second. Now Res starts off here with the Yamato. And then swing 8 into life with his leader. Forcing 2 cards out of Kaido's hand here. Okay, so he played the Jozu here, bouncing back the Yamato into Ray's hand with his Garb Searcher. That's what we see here from race as well. Swing 6, place on a gap. Finding the red rock and then place on a gap. Grabbing him the Yamato. And there we see the first 8-cost event. Playing on 10 cost, but Kaido knows that there is the red rock in Ray's hand, so this card won't be for too long. He also took a life. His leader's now 8000 power. Swings 7 into face. Then we do see a big 10,000 power swing. So probably be taken. And for his last Dawn, he's playing down the Garb Searcher. Into the Atmos, getting rid of this. Then develops also the Marco. I think he was, yeah, Josu and then Marco played this turn. No, Red Rock and Marco, yeah. And now we see 2 Yamatos established. Drawing Kaido 4 cards. Then also swing with a big 8k into life. So now you see the Marco swing 6 here. Ace Leader swings 6 again. Josu swings 7. Using the ISO first. 2k and then Gold Roger hitting the field here. Putting Kaido down to 1 life. And now it looks really good for a race, I would say. Having this big Gold Roger here established. So now we can swing 6, 8, 8. There we see 8 into life. Another 8. Using leader effect together with another 1k. Iso and Yamato discarded. Can also swing with the Yamato here. But looks like he doesn't swing with the Yamato. Got now 2 blockers down. Found the red rock onto the 10 cost. Attaches donated Josu swings 8 to life. players down to 1 life. Starting off with 6 here with Yamato into face. Rest debating blocking this here with the Marco, drawing 3 cards. So now attaching 2 down here to Yamato, swings 8. Blocks this with the Utah. Another 8k swing. And we do see another 8 swing here. And looks like Kaido scooping up this one. So this means we're having a 1-1 here in the finals. Going to the last deciding match. So here we are, now we are in the final round of the finals. Both players won 1 game each. There we see the Atmos bouncing back Team Marco here. Then Kaido plays a Jozu and Rest answers his Jozu with his own Jozu. And for his last turn he's playing down the Gap Searcher. Finding him the 8-cost event, which is great. Down the ISO, finding him the 10-cost blocker. Now we do see another 6k swing. Jozu bouncing back, raise Jozu. Plays down another ISO. And this here was so important pudding. Yeah, getting rid of all those cards in Kaido's hand. Crazy. Before Kaido could play down his own Jozu into a pudding combination against Stress. A pudding with his lead effect. Kaido answering this here with a 10 cost. Swings 8 to face with his leader. Then probably do see a 9k with the Jozu. This time the life was taken, together with a card from the top of the deck. Pretty great leader effect here, right? Starting off the turn here with a red rock onto 10 cost, 8000 power of the ace, 8000 of the Yamato into face, forcing 4 cards out of Kaido's hand. Another 10 cost, drawing 2, trashing 1. Die 9K swing of Josu. Iso is activated here, cycling out a card. But looks like he's taking the hit here. Okay, draw another card. He's playing down the Otoma, discarding the 9 cost, new gate. And just place him down. Buffs his leader up to 8k. I think 6 with Yamato first. I do see a Kaido starts off here with the Tanker swing. That's down to Josu, swings 8 to Yamato. We see Rez own 10 cost here in the field, drawing 2, trashing 1, and then probably a 6k with the pudding, and 8k with the leader into face. Swings 8 into Josu. there's a Gold Roger. 6, 7, 12, and then 13. And there it is. Kaido wins the Chile Championship. Congratulations to him. Well played here by both players. And I think deserved champion. Definitely. And yeah, this was a great showcast of both players. And yeah, now we reach the end of the stream. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. As I mentioned, the VODs will be available to rewatch on my YouTube and also on Twitch. I hope you leave a follow here on Twitch or like a subscription on my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate your help and support. Spread it with your friends and also share it with your friends. And hope to see you on the next stream. And until then, I would say Happy New Year and see you next year. Thank you much. Bye.